This is not just a story about football. This is about a boy from a trailer park who lost his mother to cancer, lost his brother to suicide, broke his body chasing a dream, and still rose to become the heart of America's team. Dak Prescott was born on July 29, 1993, in Sulphur, Louisiana. The youngest of three brothers, he didn't grow up with riches or fame. He grew up in a single-wide trailer behind a truck stop. His mother, Peggy Prescott, was everything. She worked long shifts at a truck stop, then came home and raised her boys with a strength most can't imagine. Dak's father, Nathaniel, was in and out of his life, but Peggy? She never missed a day. She saw something in little Dak. At age 5, he would throw footballs through hula hoops in the backyard. At 10, he told his mother, "I'm going to be in the NFL someday." And Peggy just smiled and said, "Then you better get to work." Dak wasn't the tallest, not the fastest, not the strongest. At 6 feet 2 inches and 238 pounds, he had broad shoulders, but scouts said he was too raw, too unpolished. Just another kid from the South. But what they didn't see was his heart. In high school at Houghton, Dak threw for nearly 3,000 yards, rushed for another 1,000, and scored 56 touchdowns his senior year. He led Houghton High to the District 1 Quad A championship in 2010. Still, the big schools passed on him. Only one program gave him a shot: Mississippi State University. In college, Dak didn't just grow, he exploded. He broke almost every quarterback record in MSU history. 70 passing touchdowns, 41 rushing touchdowns, 11,897 total yards. But even as the crowds cheered, his heart broke in silence. In 2013, just as Dak was rising, Peggy was diagnosed with colon cancer. She kept it private. She didn't want to distract him. She passed away later that year. Dak played the rest of the season with tears in his eyes and his mother in his heart. He wore number 4 because September 4th was her birthday. She never got to see him become a star, but she saw the man he was becoming. 2016 NFL Draft. Round after round passed. Dak waited and waited. He was the 135th overall pick. The Cowboys didn't draft him to lead. They drafted him to back up Tony Romo. But when Romo got hurt in preseason, Dak stepped in and never gave the job back. He led Dallas to a 13-3 record, threw for 3,667 yards, and was named NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. But even through the glory, pain was never far behind. In April 2020, the world stopped for Dak again. His brother, Dak Prescott, took his own life. Dak was shattered, but instead of hiding, he did something rare for an athlete. He spoke up about depression, about grief. And suddenly, he wasn't just a quarterback. He was a voice for millions suffering silently. He said, "Being a leader is not about being perfect. It's about being real." Later that year, Week 5 of the 2020 season, Dak's leg snapped on a quarterback run. A clean break. His ankle twisted the wrong way on national television. Doctors said it would take months to walk again, let alone play football. But Dak came back stronger. In 2021, he threw for 4,449 yards, 37 touchdowns, and took Dallas back to the playoffs. In 2023, he finished runner-up in NFL MVP voting. And in 2025, he signed a $240 million deal, becoming the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. Dak never forgot where he came from. He started the Faith, Fight, Finish Foundation, supporting cancer research and mental health awareness. He speaks in schools, funds community projects, and in 2024, he became a father. The boy who lost everything now has everything to fight for. Dak Prescott's story is one of loss, love, and unbreakable will. He didn't get here because of talent alone. He got here because he kept standing up, no matter how many times life knocked him down. Because sometimes greatness isn't about rings. It's about resilience. On-screen text. Like and subscribe if this story touched you. Comment #FightFinish if you believe in Dak's legacy.